Kim Tien respectfully greets you all. Welcome to the NoThan-TV channel. Details of the Trinh Tan kidnapping in Germany. A perspective from the scene after 9 years and transnational hidden truths. July 23, 2026, marks exactly 9 years since Mr. Trinh Tan was kidnapped right in the center of Berlin, Germany, July 23, 2017. Through actual observations from the scene and published investigative documents, a detailed picture of a sophisticated, complex operation that brought about severe diplomatic consequences has been reconstructed. Context and developments at the scene. The incident began at around 10 a.m. on Sunday, July 23, 2017. According to gathered information, Mr. Trinh Tan and a woman named Du Min Phuong left the Sheraton Hotel in Berlin after having breakfast and walked along the path next to the river, heading towards the park area. Notably, the video cites sources raising suspicions about Ms. Phuong's role as a decoy, arranged to lure Mr. Tan out of his safe haven, as the two had met for the 4th time in Berlin before the incident occurred. As soon as they stepped onto the main road, a light gray minivan with Czech Republic license plates was waiting. 6 secret agents immediately rushed out, subdued both individuals, and forced them into the vehicle. Witnesses at the scene later described to the police that the action was very violent, like throwing a sack of potatoes. A mobile phone belonging to Mr. Tan dropped in the park became the first crucial clue for the German police. Forensic evidence and attention at the embassy. The vehicle used in the kidnapping was rented from a person named Hugh Boy in the Czech Republic. When the Berlin State Criminal Police recovered and searched this vehicle, they found significant forensic evidence, including bloodstains and hair of the victims scattered on the seats. After being subdued, the 2 victims were allegedly taken straight to the headquarters of the Vietnamese embassy in Berlin. According to internal information revealed in the report, during the struggle, Ms. Du Min Phuong suffered a dislocated and broken arm. In the kitchen area of the embassy, staff had to use large wooden rice paddles, douassier, as makeshift splints for her. Meanwhile, Mr. Trinh Tan was injected with anesthetics to ensure he could not scream or resist. Trans-European extradition journey and allegations of directives. Transporting Mr. Trinh Tan out of European territory was a complex operation. The report directly accuses General Talam, then Minister of Public Security, of organizing the campaign, and Lieutenant General Duong Min Hung, who was present at the scene, of directly commanding the secret agents. To bring the target back to the country, the execution team used diplomatic vehicles to travel from Germany through the Czech Republic and then to Slovakia. Sources allege that Mr. Talam borrowed a specialized aircraft from the Slovak government under the guise of a business trip to fly Mr. Tan, who was still in a coma at the time, to Moscow, Russia, before transferring him to Vietnam. The Slovak government has so far denied knowing of Mr. Tan's presence on that flight. Diplomatic consequences and the host country's reaction. Organizing a kidnapping right in the political center of Germany, not far from the Chancellery and the Presidential Palace, is considered a serious violation of the country's laws and territorial sovereignty. Immediately after the incident was clarified, the German government reacted very harshly. At a press conference, Germany announced the suspension of its strategic partnership with Vietnam, freezing many bilateral cooperation projects for a long period. Germany also immediately expelled 2 intelligence officers working at the Vietnamese embassy in Berlin, including Colonel Nguyen Duc Thoa and Officer Le Tan Hai. Until now, although diplomatic relations have taken steps to recover, this event still leaves a massive scar. Sources in the report assert that high-ranking Vietnamese leaders, especially those accused of direct involvement, still face difficulties or are not invited to visit Germany and Europe because the legal case file for this incident remains open. Thank you for taking the time to accompany us in today's news bulletin. Here, we will bring you the latest news and notable developments domestically and internationally, synthesized from various public and reputable information sources. The channel's goal is to help you update information quickly, easily, and conveniently, so as not to miss events that are attracting public attention. If you find the channel's content helpful, don't forget to hit subscribe, turn on the notification bell, and share the video to always receive the latest bulletins. Your contributions and feedback in the comments section will also help us continue to improve content quality in the coming time. And right now, we invite you to join us for the highlight news and notable developments in today's bulletin. If you have information, contributions, wish to collaborate, or have topics you would like us to cover, please contact us via email. We will try to respond to you as soon as possible. Sincerely thank you for your interest and support.